Loveline.
Hi, how are you, dude?
Great.
Mike, nice to meet you. Big fan.
Thank you.
First off, thank you for taking the time to talk to us.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
You're a very charming guy. You
not really.
I do. I'm being sincere. You do not strike me as what one would typically think of as a big music star, modern music star. You're very charming. You're very approachable.
Far too nice.
Do you feel like that has at all caused problems for you? Like, because you don't have like this edgy image as a guy. You look like a guy I could like pal out with and like maybe.
Well, I think that speaks more. There's a lot of cliches in music. Mm-hmm. So you should just be yourself. And
I think he's trying to seduce you.
I'm trying to seduce. Well, that goes without saying. That goes without saying.
I think that's what's happening. Mike, be careful.
We just saw one of the bands is having some medical problems because the life of hard rockin', it gets to them.
Yeah.
Is there any medical concerns you might want to run by the doctor since we have him here?
I'm good.
Good,
I'm good. Thank you.
Thank
you. I'll say off camera.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I actually first got to know you, like I'm sure most people did, when I heard Too Close in a Bing commercial, and I was blown away by the song. And then once I got to kind of explore your catalog a little more, I realized that you're much more versatile musician, and that you actually don't necessarily fall into the category of like that kind of dubstep or dance sound. Do you feel like you need to kind of go out and improve your immense musical talents, or is that just something that you're like, hey, as long as people hear my music?
I just like making songs.
Yeah.
I'm from London.
I was going to say Chicago by that.
No, definitely Northwest London.
He doesn't talk about medical problems on TV. I knew not the United States.
Yeah.
Definitely not this country.
I with the British accent, it's really like it's very bipolar. You're either like sound like someone who's going to rob you, or you sound like someone who's very smart.
Where do I fit into
You
that?
are far from the rob me.
That's
yes.
great to hear.
I always think of like the guys you in front of Harrods who are like doing the card tricks that are going to rob you. Like chuck it in me dumper, mate. But you sound like a very stately.
Those guys doing card tricks aren't Cockneys.
They aren't?
No, very rarely.
Wait, what are the other kind of like? I hate to
Classifications.
I hate to make pass judgment. What are the kind of the lower class accents in British in the British world?
That's not cool, man.
It's not. Okay.
It's not cool.
Well, it's like us Americans, we always think of Cockney as like the kind of the white trash of Britain.
I'm technically a Cockney. Just
how is that?
Because I'm from East London. Yeah.
Then how come you sound like you teach at Oxford?
Because I don't know. I just my parents didn't speak in a rough and coarse way, so I kind of grew up. I've still got a London accent to an extent. I feel like I now have to prove a point and really,
No, you've already proved a point that you're far better than I. Last question, because I know you're a busy guy. You playing these festival shows. Is there anyone that you're excited to play alongside? Is there anybody you're excited to see
tonight?
Or just in general? Yeah.
Jack White.
Jack White.
Amazing.
A guy, who's just starting to get some popularity and get out there and really be known on a mainstream level. Is Jack White a guy you look to?
He's an incredibly talented musician. Yeah, a very able person.
But on top of that, I feel like there's very few people like Mr. White who have been able to become this commercially successful and still maintain like a lot of artistic credibility. Is that something you admire in him?
No, it doesn't even register in my conscience. I like songs for a song's sake.
Yeah. Not
because it's deemed credible by someone who is the hit maker or whatever. If you write music, it doesn't matter if it's Ace of Base or Fugazi. It doesn't matter. If you like the song, you like the song.
Second Fugazi reference in 15 minutes. It's fantastic. No, honestly, I'm a huge fan. Thank you so much for taking the time out to talk to us. Appreciate it, dude.